Thank you for your submission. We reviewed your explanation and reactivated your account.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Have some really good news. I'm no longer suspended from Amazon. So around a week ago, I guess I informed you guys that I was suspended due to being linked to another seller whose account was suspended. It's only been 11 days since I actually got suspended, but when you're a small business and you're relying on that money that's in the inventory and Amazon owes you a balance, that situation is very stressful for anybody. I put around 9 appeals in total by myself before hiring an appeals company to put in my last one. That's not the only thing that I think got me unsuspended. I actually ended up getting a viral TikTok with over 320,000 views and around 1,000 comments on my Amazon account being suspended. When I put out the TikTok, I never expected to get those kind of views, but after seeing how it took off and reading all the comments, I realized that Amazon does this to a lot of people. The good news though is that majority of people on Amazon that get suspended get their accounts back. Let's talk about this suspension and just the whole process. So I put in 9 appeals by myself. And I started, getting pretty frustrated. That TikTok was taking off at the same time. And I also did that YouTube video explaining that I was suspended. But I ended up reaching out to Appeal Assassins. I've known the owner for a really long time. He was the one that actually, when I first got into e-commerce, I reached out to and asked a bunch of questions. So he's been in the game a while and he knows how Amazon works. So that is why he started this Appeal company, was to help sellers exactly like me who are having issues with appealing their suspensions. If you're having trouble with your Amazon account, I will put a link in the description below and you can check out Appeal Assassins for yourself, and I am sure that they can help you. On top of the appeal suspension service, like I said, I had that TikTok that was taking off, and I also reached out on the Ed Rosenberg group where he helps suspended sellers, and he basically told me to post on Twitter, which is also what Ty Nguyen was telling me, who's a longtime dropshipper, used to have a YouTube channel. Amazon actually pays attention on Twitter somehow, and they're looking at posts. So there's a couple people that you can tag, or a couple Twitter accounts, I guess you can tag. And those 2 accounts will actually reach back out to you if, they see that you tweeted at them. And when that happened, they sent me a social media form, and what that basically was, it was asking for my contact information, the handle of my social media. In that social media form, I also included the TikTok, and I included the YouTube video talking about how Amazon wrongfully suspended me, and I was having all these issues with trying to get appeals through. Basically, I was just trying to get them to know me and know that I wouldn't be putting all this information out there if I was doing something wrong. Like, why would I go on YouTube and claim that I was wrongly suspended if I wasn't wrongly suspended? Or why would I risk putting out that TikTok if I wasn't wrongfully suspended? Amazon could come and say, hey, this guy's lying. He's making us look bad and it's all his fault. Like, who knows? Maybe they could sue me. So I wouldn't say anything that wasn't true on the social media in that regard, because I am scared of the risk of maybe some backlash if I lied about something. So at the end of the day, I think, having that good in-depth appeal, having the social media presence, and also reaching out to them via Twitter, all of that helped a lot. What's really interesting is Amazon called me today and they actually asked me for my feedback on the whole appeals process, and they pretty much apologized at the fact that I was suspended for that long and that I was having difficulty even appealing the suspension. It's kind of the first time that Amazon's ever reached out to me on anything positive. Most of the time when you see that Seattle number come up on your phone, you're like, oh, what's wrong with my Amazon account now? Like, what are they calling me about? But this time it was a really good conversation. They listened to me, they took my feedback, and overall I feel pretty positive about it. I feel like they actually might start caring about their sellers. And I do know there are bad actors on Amazon. There are people trying to take advantage of customers or Amazon policies for their own gain. And sometimes innocent sellers such as myself, or maybe even you, get caught up in the mix, and Amazon has to verify that you are who you say you are and that you're not doing anything wrong. Hopefully this is the last thing that I have to deal with for a while. Like I said, it was stressful and it did cost me some money at the end of the day. A missed opportunity in sales. I still had software cost, overhead, etc., still running for the past 10 days. And yeah, those things cost money. And when your business is down and you still have those expenses, you're obligated to them. Again, if you're interested in getting your Amazon account back and you've had some difficulty, the link in the description below is for Appeal Assassins. Use the code DSTyler10 to receive 10% off any of those appeal services. Comment below if you just want some advice as well with your appeal, or maybe even reaching out on social media, how you can do that. Thanks for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'd appreciate it if you like this video. Thanks, guys.